Hi friends, I am here today with Raya.
Hi!
I am very excited to be filming with this girl today. This is just gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I'm super stoked. We have our ZA. I asked for you guys to send in questions with the hashtag Meghan Raya. Just go ahead and dive right in. We don't know like what topics you guys need advice on, so.
I've also never eaten while filming before, and this is a really great idea.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, so our first question is from Camilla, and she says, how to convert thoughts/ideas into actual things. For example, art pieces. We were just talking about this.
Yeah.
Remember, you were like, do you ever have ideas that are just like always just ideas?
I have a huge list of video ideas that I haven't gotten around to filming yet, but it's just like a little bit of forcing yourself to do it. It's like hard planning it and doing it, and then right after you've done it, you're like, that wasn't that bad.
Exactly, and you're so glad that you got it done too.
Totally. So just like give yourself a deadline and be like, I have to get it done by the end of the week or whatever, and just don't let yourself like put it off, basically.
Yeah. When I look at something and I put it on a to-do list, like it has to come from one list to the next. Like I'm a big to-do list person. So if I have a list of like, this is what I'm doing today, and I'm like, actually film this video, like actually do it, then I'll actually do it. So my friend Tia asked us, my main struggle with being vegetarian is meals for dinner. What are some of your go-to vegetarian dinners?
Make stuff in bulk, like make a vegetarian chili. That's like things like that you can just like freeze or just eat like all week. Or I would bake a ton of veggies and just leave them in the fridge and then like throw them in a pasta or just like have them on the side or something. Just plan in advance and like do stuff in bulk.
My favorites are stir fries with like rice and a bunch of veggies. There's this one dish that I made actually on my channel. I'll link that recipe up here. Pizza.
Just find like your top like 10 meals that are easy and cheap and fun that you like. Just have a list of them and be like, oh, I haven't had that in a while, and then just keep going back to it. All of our things are about lists. Just make lists. It makes everything better.
It does.
It does, true.
Sophie asked, what do you do if someone has taken advantage of you more than once, but it's hard to end it? I struggle with the same thing. I let people walk all over me sometimes. It's more so you, like you're staying in that situation, but not like because you're a bad person or anything like that. It's because you're a good person. Like you just are like, no, I see the good in them. Like they'll get better. But the reality of it is like, if people are doing things, especially in repetition and keep hurting you, it's just gonna keep happening. And so you just need to get out of it.
I think it's, just about like, appreciating your value and realizing that you deserve to be treated really well. Yeah. And I think once you set those standards for yourself, then you'll like realize more and quicker when people don't treat you well, and you'll stand up for yourself more and just like know that you should not be in that situation, that you deserve way better than that. So.
Exactly.
And don't settle for anything less than that.
Tessa asked us, what do you do when you're stuck in a creative drought?
So like for me, that would be videos. If I don't know what to do about videos, I would just watch a ton of YouTube and just like try to find anything that inspires me and that gets me thinking. Or just in general, like expose yourself to new and different things. Like I'll watch TED Talks or I'll read something. I'll listen to like different music I've never heard before. Just something new that gets you thinking in a different way and like gets you outside of your comfort zone and your bubble, and then you're like, whoa, I never thought about that.
One time I filmed a Peace Talk with Koi, and I think we had kind of the same question asked. I liked his advice because he was like, just go outside. Like my favorite thing to do is people watch, just kind of like watch how the world works, and I like grab inspiration from that. I don't know if you're talking about videos or just like art in general, but I don't know, you can just grab inspiration from just like the beautiful world outside. So I would recommend doing that. Allison asked us, how do you get through the days when you just feel down and depressed and that nothing is going right? Because we all have those days, honestly. No matter how happy you are, you still have those days. But my main thing that I'm gonna say is just like, you wouldn't know what a good day is if you didn't have those bad days. You need to have those days to just kind of not wallow, but just like feel in general. Just feel your feelings. That's okay.
It's normal to have bad days and like I'll watch a movie or like listen to music and kind of like be in it, but after like that little period of time that I give myself, I'm like, okay, snap out of it, because your life is so good. Like there's so much good happening that I don't want to sit inside and miss it, you know? So
one of the best feelings is having that light switch turn on and you're like, what the F am I doing? I need to stop wallowing in this.
Make a list. Hey, what a great new idea. Make a list of things that make you happy and that you're grateful for and that you love.
I was gonna say make a gratitude journal, because I have a gratitude journal that I'll refer back to and be like, look at just all of these things. If I ever need a reminder, they are here. Our next question is from Alyssa, and she asks, advice for somebody struggling with self-harm. First, starting off, just addressing this, like I've never been through self-harm. I've never struggled with that, so I don't feel that comfortable advising people on it because I've never overcome it. I don't have any real life advice where I'm like, this is what I did to overcome it, you know? But the main tip I have for you is that like I can only talk to you so long through a screen being like, you need to get help, you know? And there are a lot of people in your real life who are willing to help you and who do care about you. And so if this is the switch for you to go and like make a choice to go and get help, then I hope it is.
I've never been personally through it either, but I went to boarding school and I saw a lot of my friends go through it. Being like the friend or being someone on the other side, just be there for someone and listen to them. And even if like they need to talk about the same things over and over again, just be there and listen and just like keep throwing love at them.
Yeah.
Because I promise you it does something, it helps.
Yeah.
So.
And if you're the person on the other side, then just look for somebody in your real life who you know would be that person for you.
Yeah.
Like your best friend, your parents, somebody like that.
Your dog.
Yeah, your dog.
Yeah.
Your dog's always listening,
Yeah,
man.
totally.
Well, he probably can't do much about
But he's throwing
but
so much love at you. That's all dogs do. So.
Exactly. So you just need to feel that love again. Emma asked how to save money for traveling and or for anything really, LOL. And I screenshotted this because I literally asked Raya kind of the same thing. Like the first time we hung out, I was like, you know, I just feel like I don't have the money to travel. And she was like, Megan, you have the money, okay?
Okay, so my biggest tips are, you're probably spending a ton of money on random things you don't need already. If you make it a priority and like put it in the front of your mind, right before you buy something, this happened to me, I'd be like, do I need this shirt or should I put this in my like travel fund? And when you really want to travel, then you won't buy all those random things. You won't go to dinner as much. You'll just save like little by little every day, and those will add up and you'll be able to travel soon.
Lauren asked, what are some of your go-to tunes for when you're feeling blue?
Kygo, I'm obsessed with Kygo. Destiny's Child.
Yes, girl.
Britney, all those feel good songs. I love those.
The girl power songs where you're
girl
like,
power.
ooh, and you can like do the snaps and you just get all funky with it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just made a girl power playlist, right? Yeah, I have one too that we can link them below. And just those songs that make you feel like, yes, I am queen.
You guys know this, my personal happiness fave is Mod Sun for tunes. And Amy Winehouse, I love her. But she gets me more in my feelings, but like I love her enough to where I'm like, woohoo, Amy, you know?
Yeah.
Vivi asks, tips on how to pass a class you struggle in very much. I love you lots, by the way. I love you too. I almost failed chemistry my last year of high school, and I understand the boat that you're in, but the best way to passing is just telling them how much you care about passing the class. Like, if you're just the one in the back who's literally just always fucking around, like never actually working on your work, they will fail you. So you just have to make the point to actually go in and be like, listen, if we need to have a one-on-one tutoring session, I'm okay with that, or get a tutor. Like my friend Colton like tutored me in chemistry because he was doing so well, literally aced everything, and I was just sitting in the back of the class like,
I think that's huge because a lot of times the way that the teacher explains something to you just doesn't click in your head.
Yeah.
So you have to find different ways to try to get it. That happened to me like right before a history exam. I went to my friend and I was like, I don't really know what's going on here. And we spent 2 days like basically her telling me everything that happened like in her own words and explaining in her own words, and by the end of it we both got the best grades in the class because she spent 2 days explaining everything and I spent 2 days like getting it in a very different way. And yeah, there's not just one way to get something, so like, read different textbooks or like talk to different people, and just one of the ways should hopefully click, so find what that is for you.
That was our last question. Whoa. Also, shout out to Raya for being on my channel. If you guys would like to go and check out her channel, I would be very happy that you did that, and I'm sure that she would be very happy as well.
Yeah, and we're about to film an awesome video,
Yeah.
and she doesn't know any other questions yet that I'm gonna ask her, so it should be fun.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you're not already. I'll see you in my next video. Okay, stay smiling. Bye.
Bye.